next, the problems of a poor girl in a high school that's full of rich kids.
I'm just overreacting, aren't I?
Oh, not necessarily. I mean, a good kiss can scramble anybody's brain.
Pretty in Pink is the latest film from the pen, or maybe the word processor, of John Hughes, who has given us such funny and sensitive films as 16 Candles and The Breakfast Club. But then there was last year's terribly disappointing Weird Science, and sad to say now, another flimsy film, Pretty in Pink, detailing the problems of a poor girl who feels rejected, and she is rejected by the many wealthy kids who dominate her high school. The story gets rolling after one of the rich kids does ask her for a date, but her loyal, puppy dog-like friend, who also is an outcast, tells her that she's being a traitor to their cause by considering the date. Molly Ringwald plays poor Andy, stuck now between an old friend and a new flame.
You can't do this and respect yourself. You can't.
Well, I'll make that decision, all right?
Sure, you can do what you want.
You know, you're talking like that just because I'm going out with Blaine.
Blaine? His name is Blaine? Oh, that's a major appliance. That's not a name.
Just because I'm going out with Blaine doesn't mean I can't be friends with you. I mean, it doesn't change the way I feel about you.
Oh, that's very nice. I'm glad. Here's the point, Annie. I'm not particularly concerned with whether or not you like me. Because I live to like you, and I can't like you anymore.
His name's Blaine.
One of the toughest things to accept in the movie is the fine character actor Harry Dean Stanton as her father. No resemblance at all between them, but he does offer some good advice.
Richie, it's kind of stupid. It's just his family has a lot of money.
Oh, well, is that a problem?
I don't know, it's just weird. You know, his friends have a lot of money, and he has a lot of money. He drives a BMW. I don't know. I'm not really sure if they're going to accept me.
Well, what does that mean? I mean, you like him, he likes you. What his friends think shouldn't make any difference.
Yeah, but it's not just his friends. It's my friends, too. It's everybody. I'm just not real secure about it.
Well, so take the heat. I mean, you like him, he likes you. It's worth it.
Is it?
And they live happily ever after? No way. Not after Blaine is persuaded by his friends to reject the poor girl and not take her to the prom.
You have the guts to tell me the truth. Just say it.
I'm not lying.
Tell me.
What?
Tell me.
What do you want to hear?
Just tell me.
What?
You're ashamed to be seen with
No,
me.
I am
You're
not.
ashamed to go out with me. You're afraid. You're terrified. Your rich friends won't approve. Just say it. Just tell me the truth.
Now that's a sad scene to watch because Molly Ringwald is acting her heart out there and she's very appealing, but all in the service of what really is a dumb movie. The story is so predictable. Off again, on again relationship. And John Cryer, who we saw in the first scene, who plays Ducky, usually her lapdog friend doing kind of goofy little things, is truly annoying in a one-note performance played, I think, much too loudly. And as for the portrayal of the rich wasps in this film, you saw one of them hiding there in the little hallway with his little jacket and shirt. That portrayal is as racist as some black men are saying lately the color purple is. I think that Molly Ringwald is a wonderful young actress, but she is totally wasted, in my opinion, in Pretty in Pink.
I like this movie. I thought that its heart was in the right place. I like John Cryer's performance as Ducky because I felt he was a case study for the same kind of kid I was in high school, the class clown. You know, the pretty girl won't go out with you because you're the captain of the football team. You talk her into going out with you. And I found that this movie was so accurate in being able to remember how those sorts of things went on.
But Roger, I know about being the class clown because I was one of those too.
I imagine you were.
Yeah, but Roger, that's why we're both in the same job, oddly enough. But I'll tell you this, I was never over at the girl's house every single day lying on her bed going crazy. The class clown hangs back a lot farther.
This is the class.
Now, come on, you didn't do that either. You didn't do that either, and I know you do it because you would say now if you did it.
This is 1986, and people hang out together a little bit more than they did in 1956.
Not like that.
I felt that the whole story of this movie, sure, it's predictable. She wants to go out with a guy.
You're real predictable.
He's stuck up, then he asks her out, then he doesn't ask her out. That's what goes on in high school.
Roger,
this whole business.
you know
I think more hearts are broken over the senior prom than anything else that happens.
There's no question, but here's the way to play that. We've seen dozens of senior prom movies. This thing offers nothing fresh, just as you're saying, lots of senior prom movies. I would have had this woman reject the rich guy and go back to her own culture and say, you rich people,
okay, but I got
stink.
news for you, Gene. That would have been just as predictable. It would have just simply been a different ending.
Different ending and unpredictable.
Really great. You ought to get your own word processor. Next
I do have one I'm going to use.
Decision, though, on Pretty in Pink about Molly Ringwald going to the senior prom. I thought it was a heartwarming portrait of teenagers. Gene thought it was recycled out of other movies.
Got it.